Λοιπόν, καλησπέρα παιδιά, καλή Τσικνοπέμπτη. Εμείς εδώ πέρα κλασικά Harry Potter, έτσι. Αλλά Τσικνο Αβάντα σήμερα. Θα δώσουμε πόνο.
Revelio.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Πάμε για γερό ξύλο. Νάτος, τα έφαγα τα σουβλάκια. Πάνε. Δεν είμαστε για σουβλάκια τώρα. Τώρα είμαστε για Αβάντα τσίκνα.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Όχι, ήρθαν, τον ήπιαμε.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio. This place is... Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far.
Revelio.
We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Confringo. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck
Kalispera,
to protect me
kalispera.
and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but It became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Πω καλά, αυτός θέλει να πάω στην άλλη άκρη. Πω, άστον άλλη φορά.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I cannot thank you enough. If you could just find a few more, I'd be so very grateful.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor. Especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Safe flying!
Revelio. Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio. Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious. Revelio. Expelliarmus, Incendio, Levioso, Protego, Stupefy, Defendo, Confringo, Glacius, Arresto Momentum, Imperio, Accio, Expelliarmus, Incendio, Levioso, Defender, Glacius, Arresto Momentum, Confringo, Protego, Stupefy, Defender, Confringo, Glacius, Arresto Momentum, Expelliarmus, Incendio, Stupefy, Accio, Levioso, Expelliarmus, Incendio, Accio, Levioso, Defender, Confringo, Glacius, Arresto Momentum. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Stupefy. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Arresto Momentum. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Oh. Revelio. A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned.
What are you up to now?
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Finite. Revelio. Finite.
Tell me. Whisper it in my ear. I won't be upset. How could I raise an eyebrow to you of anything other than pure joy?
Handy resource indeed.
Why are we only learning all the boring?
Revelio. What do we have here? Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Έχει φρακάρει αυτό εκεί κάτω. Τι σκάτα. Τελικά το βρήκα, ήταν κρυμμένο λίγο, δεν πειράζει.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. I wonder almost daily why
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa...
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Why won't I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Incendio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. 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 The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Lumos.
Revelio. Toujours pure.
Να το και το γαλλικό τόπο, ωραία.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. Coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've I've never felt such power. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defender.
Ωραία, τι τους κάνω.
Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Depulso. Defender. Descendo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Stupefy. Revelio. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender. Protego. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defender. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Protego. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Defender. Protego. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
She's gone. Neve.
Dear, sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Sometimes it seems all roads.
So bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Aloha, Mora.
Revelio.
Ήρθε η ώρα να ταξιδέψουμε μακριά τώρα.
Doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day.
Revelio.
I know I heard something that time. I could have sworn I heard something. Apparently not.
Revelio.
cup of mushroom tea.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Who's there?
Petrificus totalis.
We're close to a breakthrough.
This could prove dangerous. Revelio.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it.
Confringo.
As soon as you can.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
It won't be long now before we find another repository. Why am I always on patrol?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
The area's still clear, if anybody cares.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
I can be used for better things. Huh? Who is it? What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Petrificus totalis. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Merlin himself would be proud.
Time to teach someone.
You can feed a beast.
Come now. You're embarrassing yourself. Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Incendio! Incendio! Confringo!
Who lived here, I wonder?
I have a brother who works at Gringotts.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
Revelio.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, who's that?
Petrificus Totalis.
Is somebody there? Hello?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Kestrels overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence.
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Incendio. Accio. I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I've
Revelio.
in common.
Kill any who trespass.
Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Silent as a grave.
Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Petrificus
Someone
Totalis.
there? Such arrogance. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
What's that? Not your best moment, I fear.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
Πού ρε, αυτή ήταν εύκολη ρε.
Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Revelio. Incendio.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Someone there?
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Pindo. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard. If you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be swift.
Safe travels, my young friend.
Petrificus totalis.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Πάμε να τους πάσουμε λίγο όλους στο ξύλο εδώ πέρα. Να δούνε.
Revelio. So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Defindo. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Whoa. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
We've rid the world of another spider.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defindo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Confringo.
Accio. Incendio.
Defindo.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Levioso. Annoying little beasts.
Revelio. staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Lumos.
Incendio. Revelio.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Expelliarmus.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Protego. Stupefy.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Confringo. Tego. Confringo.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Levioso.
Accio. Incendio.
Confringo.
Glacius. Defindo.
Confringo.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Confringo.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Confringo.
Glacius. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
We've
Revelio.
seen rune symbols like these before.
Incendio.
Finding these chests, luck or instinct? Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio. Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Ωχ, να το ήρθε το φάγαμε το ξύλο.
Troll!
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Arresto Momentum! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Stupefy! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Arresto Momentum! Imperio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Arresto Momentum! Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Reparo! That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Revelio. Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach
Levioso.
that. We tried.
Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those steps. But the view, well worth it.
Revelio.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Revelio.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora. Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Could this
Revelio.
be another?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. Confringo! I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Incendio. Revelio. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the
Revelio.
triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Feldcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
You can't.
Wonder who lives here.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
What do we have here?
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Off on another adventure.
Would you please meet with me in the great hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Revelio.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Flipendo! 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 Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Flipendo! Flipendo. Flipendo.
That's that. Settled. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Nothing over here.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I deserve better than my troll duty.
No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside already.
Revelio.
Do with a nice mushroom.
Revelio.
Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Choo-choo!
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Hurry me a hand with this part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Incendio. I wonder where these pipes go. Revelio.
What's going on out there?
Petrificus totalis.
You are.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
You will regret.
Imperial. Revelio.
How dare you!
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Protego. Defender. Glacius.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Who is it? It's always my turn.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Imperial. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Unforgivable.
Imperial. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I can do this for days. Beautiful.
Defender. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Only a matter of time.
Why, it's a grapple, you are.
Revelio. Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
Show yourself, if you're there.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
What's going on out there?
Is somebody there? Hello?
Revelio.
All working for me. One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Petrificus Totals.
One less human to worry about. You will regret coming here.
Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Petrificus Totalis.
Someone there? You slippery little squid. I'll find you. That's one. And your neck.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Defender.
I will make you.
Arresto Momentum.
Easily diverted.
Glacius.
That was meant for me.
Arresto Momentum. Defender. Confringo. Too late for you to learn the error of Revelio.
Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. Incendio should be enough to light these flames. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
Reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Petrificus Totalis.
If you're there.
Petrificus Totalis.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and...
Expelliarmus, Incendio, Accio, Leviosa. Defender, Glacius.
Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protection. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Defender. Confringo.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Confringo.
I have to find a way to stop that drill.
You. That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was! No!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you!
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Revelio.
Not quiet enough.
What's that? Who's there? Deke has some exciting news to share.
hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rackham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Hello, sir. Might you have some time to talk?
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you do? I'm Cromwell, Clifford Cromwell.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes. What can I do for you? such a pleasure doing business with you. Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Revelio.
May I help?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
I do hope he hasn't been kidnapped or eaten.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Oh, that naughty boy runs after anything shiny and new, he does.
Mine now, demi-guys. This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Λοιπόν, αυτά και για σήμερα. Κάτι κάναμε. Πόσο το φτάσαμε? Για να δω. 52%. Πολύ καλά πάμε. Λοιπόν, θα συνεχίσουμε αύριο το story. Ωραία εξελίσσεται τώρα στο τέλος. Στη μέση μας βασικά πιο τέλος. Λοιπόν, αυτά. Καλό βράδυ και τα λέμε.